The two keys for me in multi-country outsourcing are control and centralization. And whatever you do need to be designed to drive towards control and centralization. So thinking first of all about education of people that will be involved in the process, designing a structure that works for you, that works around the way your organisation works. I don't think there's a single one-size-fits-all way to do multi-country outsourcing. So understanding, I suppose, how your own organisation works and designing a structure around that. I think it's also important to take proper account of finding the right service provider. Not all service providers can mirror your structure. It's important not to have a service provider that says, well, you need to do it my way because this is the way I've designed my relationship between my head office and my local region. And finally, you get buy-in from the regions and buy-in from the local country organisations as well. And if you set it up in the right way, you maximise your chances of delivering a successful multi-country outsourcing. Well, the key decision at the start of a multi-country outsourcing process is to decide how much you do centrally, that is globally, and how much you do at a local level. So typically you will have a single central global framework agreement in place between the customer organisation and the service provider organisation. Dropping from that are a series of local level agreements. And the key point to decide is how much is done centrally and how much is done locally, and what's the interrelationship between the two. Do you want to have a relationship between your local affiliate and the service provider's local affiliate, or do you try and do as much as possible at a central level and leave the amount of local variations to a very limited level, perhaps that just which is mandatory, or for example dealing with the employment issues at a local level, those tend to be dealt with there. And that's the key judgment call at the outset of a process, is how much to put in the central global agreement and how much to put in the local level agreements, and that's what needs experience and knowing what works and what doesn't.